brought in the Russian president meeting with the Ukraine president. So it's their next meeting since the war began. That's the first time they will meet face to face. Let both of them agree if they were gonna have the ceasefire or not. And according to what we are getting, what Donald Trump just said today, say that if both of them do not agree, that means the system may get rough. Obviously, you know what I mean. When it get to the point of the major decision makers not able to agree on certain things, you know that something can go wrong. Am I making sense?
Yes, sir. So, excuse me. So, what is the market pricing in anything at the moment? Are they is there
Now,
likelihood? What's the likelihood that there will be a deal? What's the likelihood that there will be no deal?
yeah, so that is the problem now because there's most likelihood that there won't gonna be a deal because of they are not able to get at a conclusive end. That was why if Donald Trump alone could not find a deal together with Russia, they said, okay, let the two parties met. You know what they had in the secret. You know the meeting was not televised. The newsmen were not given the privilege to hear what they discuss. So, but from the body languages, you could see that there was nothing like agreement. So everything was open, which made them to now want the two parties that are fighting to also talk their own. So obviously, there's possibility that if these two parties refuse to agree, that means the people that are supposed to make the final decision have come to a point, meet each other, and they refuse to agree to. That means they're gonna be an more escalation. That's what Donald Trump said. That assuming if they meet now and they refuse to agree, that is going to be rough. As I speak to you now, the US president has sent some troops to Russia, sorry, to Ukraine to help. It's obviously like a case of standby troop or case of whatever, in case anything, maybe in case there's no need disagreement, or they may also perceive that there could be some difficulties or a difficult challenge or difficult situation to come at a conclusive deal. You know what I mean? That must be what the Russian is demanding, which may not be very much possible for the US or the EU to accept. There may also be what the Ukraine is demanding that is difficult for them to accept. Do you understand what I mean now? So now coming to relate it on the market. Remember, the market price is very low. That's where I'm going. Do you understand now? So the market price is very low, and this is happening. So any slightest disagreement, it will go up. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yes, sir, you're making sense.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, but have they is there sorry, I've not been on the news today, but have they agreed on any time that they'll be meeting or they're still talking about it?
Go to Tinder Ethnoc. This thing, you see, you see the news there, or you go to Linda Ikeji blog. There was the Instagram this city, you see, it, or to Niger. What's the name of that blog on Instagram? Is it
Insta
Niger?
Niger,
Insta Niger, yeah.
Insta blog Niger.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys must have been there, but you have not been on the major mainstream news.
I've not even been, no, I've been so busy today. No,
Okay.
I don't
So
even have time
yeah.
for
But
Instagram
but
safe.
sir,
Mhm.
what of the latest meeting of Donald Trump and all the world leaders? How
Uh,
does it
the-
affect?
yeah, it is the same thing we're talking about. So I am concerned mostly with the one with Ukraine. I can't easily hear you. It's breaking. I'm concerned with mostly with Ukraine, meeting the president of. I'm sorry, we can't hear you. You may be able to type your questions. I think we are having some network challenges. It keep breaking. If anyone could hear her, you can like send a message to us. Mm. So this incident is possibly going to push the price up, and it may also affect other stock. It may also be one of the avenue the gold price may go up. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Is it as per safe haven, yeah?
Yeah. Because of the issue with Russian peace talk and the Ukraine is like it has gotten to a peak where they have to end it. As I speak to you, after that same day, the Russian president was having meeting with Donald Trump. There was no ceasefire. Russians were still bombing Ukraine, according to what you see on the news. And the day before, they also dropped one of the highest, one of the dead. They call it one of the deadliest drone in the capital of Ukraine. So there's a kind of serious escalation. And Donald Trump keeps saying that thousands are dying every day. No, the news are not reporting these things. I don't know whether he's right on what you're saying. Well, he said that thousands of soldiers are being killed every day, not just 100, are being killed every day by the Russian troop. Yeah, and of course, from the body language, you can see that Russians are very much strong. They're almost like fighting the whole world. Because NATO is there. NATO is like more like a global army. They're the one like trying to assist. And yet they're yet to defeat these guys. So if these two parties come in now and they refuse to agree, it can take a prolonged time for them to agree on it again. Maybe it will not be like a battle of the defeat. Whoever that is being defeated now will now surrender. That may be where it will start. The whole situation will continue to go. Do you understand? So if you get to that point. So what we will try to analyze now is that let all of us put ear on ground. If we used to get your latest news from the Tunde page, keep going being there to see what's gonna be the outcome. If you used to get it from maybe Bloomberg.com or like the proper mainstream news, we'll put our ear on ground to see what's gonna be the outcome. And technically, the price is very down. The price, I'm sure the whole world is waiting, and it's affecting other market. The other market has been down, apart from Euro USD that started moving today. This one too started moving, but the major commodity market we trade have not even been moving as we expected, and that could be the reason. So we also have been on the news trying to check other factors that could most likely push the price up. So there's the sign that there could be more demand coming from the Asian buyers in oil. So there could be more demand coming in, and this demand will push the price up. So we'll be expecting average 400 pips if the price move from this current place. Cynthia, you say you're already on oil. Do you have any expectation?
Just seems to go up.
I mean, do you have any financial plan on it, like where you're expecting it to go to?
Okay, wait 1 second. I don't know if I can draw on your screen. I was thinking maybe at least this particular support or resistance, you know.
Oh, okay, that point. That's not a support and resistance.
I'm just saying at least it's
Okay,
touch here,
okay.
touch here.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. That's like the previous support, which was broken here.
yeah.
I think I have to remove some papers, some persons, some of the list I have here. They are not our paid students. Unless if you're gonna identify yourself, it will be easier for me. There's somebody that has 3600 something Morningstar. Sorry, 83600. I don't know your name, it's not on my list here. And yeah, so I'm checking the list as well. So if you're not here, if you can't identify yourself, I mean, most likely remove you. Okay, yeah, you're most likely going to get there 65. And of course, the first movement.
Hello, Mr. Okay, that is me, Emmanuel.
Oh, okay, you sound familiar. Emmanuel from Canada.
Yes,
Oh, okay, cool, yeah.
I don't know
So
why it came with that name.
probably you use a different device, yeah.
I'm still using the same phone that I use.
Okay, that's fine. I've identified with you. Fine. Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, so most likely the first move, if it happens, we should end here first, like around 65. This is around 61 now. If you check Brent we have a different price, but we can use this both Brent and WTI to judge it. It could hit 65, the first move. Very possible, very, very possible. Because anytime you see oil doing like this, it's waiting for a volatility to move, and it does not move like on a speculative trend much. What move oil price is mostly the major news, the predictable event, not speculative event. So if you invest on oil price at this price and it goes up to here should be 400 pips here, and on Brent we get 400, that's 800 pips. At least we should be able to target $800 profit on a $1 volume. And also, if you're using $10 volume, that should be about $8,000 volume. So $8,000 profit on a $10 volume. Then if you're using $20 volume, that should be, of course, 15,000 this thing. Then $15,000 volume, then you can buy this convertible car, maybe Benz size of it, or this thing, or BMW,
Chanel,
the
or
convertible, yeah,
Birkin.
then you can buy it with this Samsung phone that you could flip. When you flip it, become big. So when you're driving, you put the Samsung phone, the bigger screen, near your this thing, and put the market chart with a very nice song. If you're a Christian, starts playing some nice praise and worship. Then if you're not a Christian, of course, you know what you should be playing. Then I mean, it's a short deal. It's a business that could cash you a lot of money if it actually happens. So, and on the lighter note, we could be expecting stop loss. When I say lighter, is that we have chances of gaining market here than losing it. We should be putting stop loss here or 59. So if you want to put a broader stop loss, maybe you can just go to 58. Do you understand what I mean? We could put a stop loss here. Yeah. Or just here. But this market has chances of going up in no time. Yeah. So now we are trying to consider two factors: impending political factor that's heating up in the market, potential demand that is coming up in the market through the Asian buyers. Two, lower oil price. Do you understand? Lower oil
But
price.
sir, is the API report out?
No. It comes out in the next, but that's by 9:30. Is it 9:30 it comes out, right? It's 9:30 p.m. Not by 8:30. It comes out 9:30. Yeah. Then additionally, of course, the weekly supply report that will come up by this time, by not by this time, by 3 p.m. tomorrow. That will be tomorrow. Crude oil inventory. Let me check when it's gonna come out. Yeah, and there's no expectation yet. And I'm believing that there will be shortage. So if we have shortage of supply, that means we are looking at four factors that could push the price up. But remember what I told you guys: political factors and regional tensions or geopolitical factors are stronger than demand and supply, but they also interconnect, because once there's such factor like that, it can also affect supply, and if the supply is affected, the price will still go up.
Mr. Uche, the the demand, like for what I see, I'm not sure. It's, most investors they are they are still finding it difficult to go into the market. So don't you think that is also a big like demand level now? It's a big factor why the market is very stagnant.
Where did you get the news, and what type of investors are you talking about?
No, I logically, like the market is not moving the way it should move.
Yeah. Now, you know one thing that moved the price. I mean, the type of investor that moved the price. It does on exchange. As I speak to you too, there are a lot of volume that must have been placed in the market. But once all this has happened, the price, they will most likely get the direction where it's going. Because of logically, at this current price here, I don't think they're happy the price being down, being at this price, because like I told you, some of these guys, they lose more when the price goes down. Most of them only make profit when the price goes up. It is we that can take both side position, that we can make profit from the rising and make profit from the falling. Do you understand?
Yes, I got to what you're saying, but also, sir, the aspect of you said that the market might uh, go up, there might must there might be increase, but are we not we're not looking at this before tomorrow, or we're looking at, or do you think it's going to be something that will be like overnight, or maybe before the week runs out? I'm not
No,
sure.
no. Now, as I speak to you now, I think Cynthia, you said you bought at this current price, right?
Yes, I have a position at this price. I have a
Yeah,
position at
yeah. So now, whether news or not, it's a good price. Do you get my point, Emmanuel? If you see this price, like me personally, I have a position at this, but not exactly at this price. That's about that was yesterday here. We had a position here, so it's not at this price. So now, whether news or not, this price is a good price. It's like what happened last week, where we had a supply. I think a supply of 3 million. I told you guys that I'm not gonna sell at that price. You see, this price already is relatively a very good price. Now, we call this area demand zone in trading. We call it demand zone. You see this area, from this area, all the area I highlighted now, is like a zone. So now, currently, this price is already at almost closer to the zone, because of here is biggest area that the price of this market always go up. So because of that, we could call it a demand zone. Do you understand my logic, Emmanuel? Yeah, it's a strong demand zone. Look at it. So I'm using weekly chart.
Yes, I'm getting it.
Yeah, so I'm using weekly charts. Apart from that, the only previous demand zone we have, which has broken, was here. You know, it's just a simple logic. You see, was here, which is around 68. Now it's 961. So most likely, this is a good price, whether news or not. And nothing will make me to place a sell, on at this price of oil. Or yeah, based on my, unless if I have something that looks like pandemic that will crash the price below or down to $50 per barrel. That's something that will make me place trade, because previous experience will always teach you the history of trading, that you could place this sell here only to wake up see that the market has gone to 65 or 68, and you struggle to make profit again from that point. Do you understand? So what I'm saying is that even if I see a news for sell, it doesn't fall within my strategy, because I don't like to sell at a lower price. I would rather leave the market and be looking for opportunity to buy. The same way, if the price is too high, no matter whatever the people are telling me that the price will go up, I will never. Something happened about 2 or 3 years ago. Oil price get to 110. One of my friend that used to trade breakout, he's no more communicating with me now. His name is Victor. Was just pushing me. Uche, this is gonna go to 130. The no pandemic just left us. That's about 2023. This is gonna go to 131. I said this price I hit 110, and Brent was 110, and WTI was around 108 or 106, like very big. I said there's no chances of this market getting to that point. So there were some news even that day. I can't forget that day too. There was serious shortage, like more shortage too. Like, but for me, I refuse to continue buying at that price. Do you know that when that market started crashing, it crashed more than 1,000 pips. It's as simple as that. So, and then my friend got caught up. All his stop loss, all the trade hits his stop loss. It's just like market experience. Like buying at a higher price could be risky. You may not make profit. It's good you always buy it at a lower price, no matter what the news is talking about. Because if news is coming out, it's talking about everything. Investors, me, you and I, and the exchange-based investors are the one to decide. Even though now there's a tension in Ukraine, I know investors invested in oil. The price will still not go up. That's the truth. But it does not take away the fact that it's actually a good price. We're just studying the factor that could make investors to make a decision to invest more on oil and the price will go up. And the same way we too are looking for a decision to place more buy on this price to push the price up. Now, basically this week, the major market that fall within our strategy is oil. Gold is at the pivot point. Here in trading, it's at the center. You see here, you see here, it's at the center. For those of you that does technical analysis, so if you do a pivot point calculation, you see that the price will fall within here. I don't do those things again because looking at it, I already know the pivot point. So here is still remain the pivot point of oil. Why?
Sir, this is not good though.
No, sorry. Okay, I was trying to talk about gold. Sorry, yeah. So here is the pivot point of gold. Thank you so much. Here, it's at the center. You see here. So, kind of, if you try it, if you do your pivot point calculator using maybe BPP or any of these things, you will see that it will fall within the price. So, buying price of gold still remain at this level is the best buying price, not at the middle, and selling price also remain this area. I'm not saying the people that are selling here is not going to make profit, but based on strategy I use in trading, that's also very much recommendable. It's good to always buy it at a support and then sell it at a resistance on a market that is ranging like this until we confirm a product breaker because oil the gold will definitely go up. And now if I say strongly that we shouldn't be buying and selling like like jumping the price, like playing on the price. Rather, we should be a position traders, especially on gold. If we are buying, we should just remain a buyer on that particular note. Just like Cynthia, now you have a buy, don't speculate on it, don't sell. So remain there. If the market come down tomorrow, fine. The sellers could be buying their pizza and enjoying their life, taking coffee. No problem. You go back to your house and on your AC, start watching your favorite movies and stuff like that. And you can also cook your favorite meal because you are waiting for your own turn. It will go up. So anytime it goes up, sellers will be crying in case they didn't take profit. And you now go back to your own fun life, enjoy yourself, cash out, do what you want to do. That's always how the business is. But if you're trying to catch up on the both sides, buy and sell, you may end up having issues. It's not a good strategy. That's what is called speculating. Unless you are buying at extremely lower price and selling at extremely high price. Did that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
what I'm saying is this now, the only market that presented good opportunity now is oil. Euro USD and the Britain pound USD have not presented the opportunity for us. So it's not, no matter the news, I can't predict buying and selling here, apart from the one we are already trading. So we are not changing it for now. I think our stop loss, who else is on Euro USD? Let me know, and Britain pound USD. I'm sure no one is there. But you guys are on oil and gold, right?
Yes, in oil, I'm in oil, not gold. I left gold first.
Even there's something I want to share with you guys here. This GFT. I thought maybe that GFT have a advert. So now look at what this guy said now. I just saw it on on forex factor. They said the U.S. President Donald Trump. They say hope Putin will be good, if not a rough situation. Maybe what the U.S. is proposing, it could be that the problem with the war could be that Putin is yet to agree on some certain conditions. Do you understand? So this, I don't know, this tweet is not coming from U.S. hand like Donald Trump handle, but it could also be come from a verifiable information because of the platform that posted it. They said the U.S. President Donald Trump, which okay, that's and the European Union or the Europeans want to end the war with Ukraine and Russia. So this information came from Fox News, according to the poster. On a Putin-Zelensky meeting, they said we will let them meet first. So they want them to meet before they will end the war. Now, they say that Putin relationship only matters if we get things done. So that means the whole war here now is the whole issue concerning the war now is basically leveraging on Putin if you're gonna agree. They say hope Putin will be good. If not, it will be a rough situation.
So, sir, if there is an agreement between Putin and the Ukraine, so how does it affect the market? Does it affect it in the sense that the market
Yeah, you may stop talking, but I think I've gotten you. Your voice is shaking, so I don't know whether you could hear us again. So I think you are trying to ask if they agreed whether it will affect the market to go up or down. Then, if it agreed, believe
if there's
me,
a disagreement, will it be?
okay. I think I got a question. So if there's a disagreement, the market may not fall much further because of the market, even though it dropped, it may not drop much further. Like it could go up more if there's a disagreement. Do you understand? It will go up more. So
Yes,
if
sir.
there's an agreement, the market is already down, so it will not necessarily impact it more. Do you understand? So you may just hear that oil price now remains stable as Putin and Ukraine as Putin and the Ukraine president have agreed. You know what I mean? So that may be how
Yes,
it
sir.
will be. But anything rough information like disagreement will most likely push the price up. Yeah. Then apart from that,
Okay.
it is one of fundamental we are looking at that's coming in. We also have other fundamentals we are also looking at, like fundamental factors such as the demand and supply coming in, and of course the lower price that's also coming in. There's also a demand coming up on oil, like it's from Asia buyers. There's chances that they will
Okay.
come to the market anytime soon, and they'll be able to uh, push the price up. These guys, they always like to buy at a very moderate price or a lower price.
Okay.
Mm. Let me know if there's any question.
That is another personal question I want to ask. Is about this. Do you know about this Nigerian new law of this personal income tax? Do you have idea of what it means?
Yeah, it means you as a trader now, you have to be paying at least 20% of whatever thing you are earning as a self-employer or a self-employed person. I think from next year, that's how any profit that you make from trading or from your personal business, you have to pay 20%. So I don't know the structure they have in place. Some other countries, you have to call them and declare it. Now that your BVN is tied to your bank account, they may just ask you for your bank account. You have to pull out your bank account and get an accountant to an auditor to audit your account. and pass it across to their accountant. I don't know how they will make it, but so that they can be able to differentiate between income and maybe money for donation, like know what is your income and expenses. And if you're going to be paying tax by receiving gift, then it's also going to be another challenge for you because of it means any money you earn in that in your account, you have to pay tax for it.
But this one, does it have a possible account that is being tied to, or is the tax office being inviting you or something like that?
No, it will be most likely tied to your bank account because your BVN, that your BVN and the NIN is linked to your bank and government, yeah, and it's a government property. Especially NIN is a government property, and the BVN is also a government property
That
because
means it will affect every account, both
correct?
savings, current account, uh, it is a company account.
So whether it will affect the forest account.
I mean, that means it will affect every account, both savings, current account, and the company account.
Yes, any account that has BVN, it may affect depending on the policy they want to use. Yeah, if they are going to be using the policies of making sure that they extract a statement from your bank and they can get that through your BVN and NIN. They will now pass it to an external auditor or accountant to audit it and give them the report, the exact amount that you have earned, then and how much tax you will pay for it. So it depends. Some of the countries may ask you to do self-declaration. You just have to call them and declare what you have earned. Whatever thing you earned is what they will judge you on. Then, so if you lie to them, it's up to you. If you said the truth to them, it's up to you. Because they will
Okay,
use the
so it's
tax.
not like they will just go to your bank account and start taking 20%.
No, 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 no.
Okay,
You have to declare it, and they can't tax you because
okay,
you are being taxed after your expenses. For example,
okay,
you make money from trading. Let's say you make $10,000 from trading, and you used to buy a car. So, and
mm,
it's not the tax here. You could put it as expensive too, that the money was not even something you eat. So
okay,
if you buy a car, you don't have to pay tax for it. It is when you have finished spending all the money, like your expenses, and at the end, what is left become your personal
okay,
savings. Then you have to pay tax for that one. And if you're earning much money, you may just set up a
okay,
company. You may just set up a company
okay,
and use a company to take the tax. Mm. I, I, I,
okay.
I'm sure this topic is not really related to government tax. I'm not
Yes,
a
yes, sir. I just
I'm not a
needed
tax
an
consultant.
understanding.
Mm.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm not a tax consultant, and I'm not sure if I'm giving the right information. So in case it's not right information, everybody should just disregard it. Yeah. Mm. So
Thank
guys,
you,
let me
sir.
know if there's any question. I will be able to answer you before we shut down.
Okay, good evening, Mr. Uche.
Good evening, Mr. Eke.
Good evening. But it's not a question, but a kind of I want to call your attention to the fact that since this thing, since the time I really started, I just had one review session with you. I have been chatting Mr. Daniel up to book me on a session again with you. But you have not been able to do that. My and I'm 1 month subscriber.
Yes,
I'm
we
1 month
do.
subscriber. Since
Yes,
time
we
is
do
already.
training. We do classes 3 times a week. This is second time now for this week, and tomorrow will be the last one, minimum 3. And you can also schedule for a meeting. Last time you had a meeting, you were either in a keke something, either you on a transport, you are in a transport, public transport, going somewhere. But we will have to cancel the meeting. So the second meeting you had now, either last week, you had another meeting with me. I can remember you. I think you're from Port Harcourt.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So we had a meeting last week. Then you can also book another one this week, maybe after our meeting tomorrow, after our normal class tomorrow. Then, but if you want to set up an account, I think that will enable you thread together. We'll try to fix in account this thing time with you, maybe early time. But if you can set up account by yourself, fine. You don't have to have any meeting with us. We can even chat with you and help you set up some account. Or sometimes the broker you are using can as well help you set up those accounts.
Please, I need the help on the setting up of the account. I just want to understand the whole setup of this account. So that's where I'm having a huge,
Yeah,
so
chat us
I just
tomorrow.
need the
Yeah, chat us tomorrow, or you can chat us tonight as well. Because I don't know if one of my meeting has been cancelled. Because I've been booked till 12 o'clock tonight, but I got information that one was cancelled. So if there's a slot, we can actually help you. But if something we can chat with you on WhatsApp and help you, we can chat it up. But bear it in mind, we will not be able to set up an account with all the brokers because we don't know much about some of the parameters, how some of the brokers operate. So if your broker is a bit different, we will just like give you a little guideline, but we will not necessarily give you a full attention on how to get them. Rather, we encourage you to contact their support, their customer support. Just sign up with them, you contact their support, and they will not help you. Yeah, every broker can be able to do that, unless
but I'm just the recommended broker. I mean, your recommended broker, which is have trade.
oh,
I mean, like
we don't necessarily try to recommend, but you can use the one we are using if you want. Yeah.
okay.
Like what you're trying
So
to say that, yeah, what we're trying to say that we don't make it mandatory, you must use our own. But of course, we have broker,
okay.
we'll let you know them, the other services, and then you can now like use them. And those ones, we are familiar with their interface, some of their policies and everything. Mm.
Okay, please, but tomorrow I will set up. I will set up tomorrow.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
I
yeah,
need.
yeah. Maybe chat us tomorrow. We can be able to set you up. Mm. Okay. So I think this is where we end it now. Like I said, where we have opportunities only on oil for now. Gold have not presented a good opportunity for us because it's actually dropping. Unless those that are selling, you may be making money. But we are expecting to buy within this area, so no opportunity for us on gold. No opportunity for us here until we get everything clear. The same thing with Euro US. I don't know whether we have gotten a mature opportunity on USJPY, but I'm actually expecting something there. Let me check it. USJPY. USJPY. No, no, no opportunity yet. So we are hitting like a buy opportunity. I'm on daily chart. Yeah. So we'll be expecting. It has never really matured properly the way I want it. Like a hitting opportunity, a buy opportunity here around 146. And that's the price we most likely going to buy. Around 146. Or if you didn't get there slightly here within below one this area, I mean 1 4 same like this area is where we most likely buy, and then if we go up this way, then here will be our stop loss. But it has not really gotten to the price I want, so we'll be monitoring it. Here will be our stop loss again. Then it will be another big cash out, all of us. So we have 2 minutes now to go because it's exactly an hour. So let me see, know if there's another question, please.
So, sorry, Mr. Oche. Uh, what will happen if the report of tonight's report come? Do you think it's going to have any? There's going to be any change from the one that's going to be coming up tomorrow? So, and if the report is going to be the same and there is oversupply, should we just go out to the market and wait for tomorrow?
Yeah. If the report is oversupply, and I don't want to sell, you don't have to sell. Like me, if the report on oil is oversupply, I will not sell. Because one thing about demand and supply and trade sector is that if there are more supply at a low price, the price can go up. Yeah. If there's more supply of a good product at a low price, it can also go up. Do you understand? Did I answer your question?
Yeah, you said so.
Yeah, it can go up. What I'm trying to say that what supersede my strategy? One, low price supersede everything I'm doing in trading. Lower price. Yeah, because of investor psychology place more on price, but event like news can inflate, can support their decision on something. You know that there are people that their business in life is to buy and sell oil. They deal on oil. Sometimes whether there's news or there's no news, they will still buy and sell. But they will always look for one thing, good price. And what do they consider as good price? Relatively when the price is very low. And when they want to sell, what would they consider as a good price? Relatively when the price is very high. So even though there's no news, they can still play on low price and high price. Then another thing to consider now will now be the suppliers who are supplying them the product. Anytime there's a news that they're not going to supply good product of crude oil, and then the price of oil will go up. So it's just as simple as that. So those ones supersede anything we're talking about in trading, lower price and higher price. So
Okay,
that's
so
why.
but what?
Okay.
Sorry, sir. So what about the September forecast? The what they are projecting for September?
So have you gone through it? What did you see on it?
No. I've not actually gone into
No. So the outlook we did last month, which is earlier this week, last week, which is a part of earlier this month, is the outlook for July and August. I think it was posted on our page. Then what happened there is that we have relatively 5 million barrels supply and 103 million barrel demand. So the strength between demand and supply is almost very close to each other. So then they also give us insight that there could be potential surge in Asian demand. So, but there's a research I will do. Maybe I will do it tomorrow morning to know. I said I would do last week. I wasn't able to do it because I'm doing a lot of automation now, so I don't do manual trading as much. Then, so that demand, I want to know the volume of order that is currently available or currently being placed on New York Stock Exchange. So that's how you can know the volume of order being placed there. And that volume now will now determine whether there are much demand coming in as expected or not. Then before the price will go up, then you can now know the position to take. I will make more research to see if I can get that report.
Okay.
I know that you guys may not be interested, but it's a very good information if you're able to get that information. Like last quarter, the first quarter of this year, when we check it, we had over 50 million demand, 50 million orders placed, and it was the highest in 10 years, since 10 years. Yeah, that was last year we got more than 50 million order placed. You know that oil is traded mostly using using a future arrangement. You know, it's oil future, so it has to place the order before the market will move. So it's easier for you to know the kind of volume people have already demanded ahead of time. It's like a gold. There's a lot of demand on gold too. So you could see the volume of order that people buyers have already placed for miners to mine, and you can use it to know that this market is gonna go up should anything happen. Mm. Did you all get
Where
that?
can we get such information from?
I don't have the site to show you. It's like a research we used to do and get it.
Okay.
A lot of places will go and get it. It's not even ChatGPT.
Okay.
Maybe if I will get it and I will ask the permission if I could share it with you guys, I will share it.
Okay.
Mm. So I think we have to end now. This is
Mr. Uche, sorry, this is Aya. I'm also new and I set up my GFT. I'm using the GFT Eva and I'm going to need help as well
sorry,
because
are you
it's
our
new.
student?
Yes, I am.
You pay for our
I
training?
joined. I joined yesterday's class and I already paid for the 1 month training.
Okay, today.
for the automation class.
Okay, I can see your name here. Oh, but I didn't even know it's you. There's another Ayo that is in my mind. That's even why I didn't remove you because you can look something similar. I thought it's you. That one is Adeyemi. You is Ayo Deji. Okay, so what help do you want? Is it a personal help?
Well, I set up the account. I'm yet to fund it. I'm trying to deposit money.
Okay, so we don't necessarily discuss more of deposit or whatever or processes of companies, maybe because this is on a live this thing, but we can assist you if it's the process of the we can get direct you how it works. What you do, send us your WhatsApp here. I can copy it and we can chat you up.
Okay.
So if you send it here
Yeah,
before,
already I established contact with I think one of your associate on WhatsApp.
that's Anel.
The
Yeah.
person.
Send it to me here. I may not know. If you send it to me, I can be able to copy it and get the direct number from you. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
basically, you want to know how the funding processes work.
The funding and then how to get started.
Yeah. So we can be able to. We will not. Okay, since our student, we can have some classes with you on investors course and trading courses for one month. We give you another classes on how to make financial plan. And we can help you draw a financial plan because that is one of the major things anybody using automation need. Then, like the one I did with someone today, she was so happy because of we tried to what we did like data analysis on the trade or her trade for 3 months. We try to know what is the approximate number of losses, like average number of losses that is common on her account, an average number of profit that is common, and average number of trade that is common. We try to get those data and now analyze it, trying to know. Okay, so later I now told her to know whether there was a possibility of reducing her risk and leave that average profit constant because since that system has maintained that pattern. Do you understand? So, so kind of if the risk is adjusted and this pattern of profit keep repeating itself, she'll be making more profit than what she's making. That's what is called data analysis using in trading. So when something has repeated itself several times and that form a pattern, you can use it to create a scalable approach in your trading and you become consistent in profit. So we'll give you that course because we advance every day using our realities. Then we'll give you that course and give you the training on how to do that and also give you training on how to trade for yourself. And in addition to that, those of you that are doing manual, it's time, like Cynthia, you've been with us for almost 3 months now. Who else have known his face here? Felix, you've been with us for more than almost like 6 months. He must have developed a pattern. He can download your trading history and send to us. Let's analyze that pattern, that like approach you'll be using, then we can be able to make adjustment to that. Do you understand? So when we get your data, we can analyze it and see how your performances has been on average, whether at loss and this, and then anyone you readjust, you see that the other one will be performing much better than the adjusted one. Then you now form a scalable approach how you be making money. Because money making in trading is very much calculatable. It's something that is, if you put it, it will just be running. That's why it's easy to automate your trade if you have a strategy that is proven. So it will be trading and maintain that loss pattern and also maintain the profit pattern, most likely. Do you understand? So I'm waiting for your message, or you could just.
I'm not able to send a message. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
On the chat.
Just send a WhatsApp message information. Tell them that you want to speak with me. Then I can be able to know if you have any available slot. We can give you attention.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. So we have to tell everyone to go now. I'm sure you have gotten value. Do have a wonderful night or evening anywhere you are. And see you guys tomorrow when we trade live. And God, if you believe in God.